Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by ADHD On. I'm Laura Roberts, and today we are going to talk about what is ADHD? Like, what is it really? Hi, thanks for joining the session today. I am becoming an ADHD content guru, so subscribe and hit the bell so that you're notified whenever I post new content. So what is ADHD? ADHD used to be considered a mental illness, which is horrible, so I'm really excited that today we don't consider ADHD a mental illness. Today we know that it's a neurodevelopmental disorder. Now, what is a neurodevelopmental disorder? Yes, I use notes because I am a therapist, and therapists use notes all the time in sessions because we cannot remember the science behind everything. A neurodevelopmental disorder is a disorder that affects the development of the nervous system. This leads to abnormal brain function, which affects emotion, learning ability, self-control, and memory. We're going to dive into this. What does this mean for your child? Let's dive into some of the components of ADHD. Some kids are inattentive, hyperactive, impulsive, and some are just a combined of all of those symptoms. I'm going to switch over to some slides so you can read along a little bit more, and then we're going to go into executive functioning, and that is really the crux of ADHD. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that. There's basically three types of ADHD: inattention, impulsivity, and hyperactivity. Inattention is where you get easily distracted, poor concentration, and organizational skills. Impulsivity is when you interrupt a lot, take a lot of risks without much planning. Hyperactivity is when you can never seem to slow down, lots of talking and fidgeting, and difficulty staying on task. Let's get into executive functioning, remembering that ADHD is a neurodevelopmental disorder, and that means that executive functioning is at the crux of ADHD and ADD. So what does that mean? Executive functioning disorder is planning and organization, concentrating, processing information, controlling your emotions, controlling your behavior, managing time, remembering details, and problem solving. Thanks for joining the session today. Remember, ADHD is not a mental illness. It's a neurodevelopmental disorder that involves executive functioning. I've got 2 more sessions coming up: girls and ADD and rejection sensitivity dysphoria and ADHD. So subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any of it. Thanks. Bye.